I'm Isabel with Custom Built, and today we're going job site to learn trade secrets from a few local contractors. I'm out here at another active job site, and I'm going to take you inside to talk to our managing lead carpenter, Jason Phipps, and hear how he and everybody in the Custom Built production team work to give you a professional experience. Jason, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys do to really keep the job site clean and organized when you show up?
We make sure we have a protection on the floors. We set up protection on the doors, so we have all the dust control. Every time at the end of the day, we make sure every area where we were working is clean.
And what about how you guys show up? I know on our Custom Built team, we're really big on core values and impacting families. And so what are some of the ways that you guys show up on the job site to really make sure that you're impacting this client?
First thing I like to do is talk to the client and let them know that exactly what we're gonna do, everything throughout the day, this is what's gonna happen. Make sure that everything they want is getting complete.
And I know, Jason, we take a lot of pride in what we do here at Custom Built and how you guys show up. So what are some of those ways that you guys show up differently than a lot of contractors do in our industry?
We don't smoke coming onto the job. We use all our designated bathrooms. We make sure what the client says where we could use a bathroom, we use it and keep it clean.
And I think one other thing too is just the scheduling. We really try to have that updated as much as possible. I also know it's an active job site, right? And things go wrong and we find existing conditions that don't work well with what we had planned. And we have set job schedules. I'm thinking of like about 8 to 5 typically are our working hours every day. You guys show up in those and work within that?
Yes, ma'am.
Anytime we get to spend time with our own team on site, it's exciting. But so is our next stop, and we've got a little bit of a drive ahead of us.
This is the GF solar shingle, and this is actually the roofing. So there's no shingles underneath this. It's actually the shingle itself. This is really just good if you're gonna replace your roof, because we remove all your shingles, we're putting new shingles on, and it's guaranteed to keep the water out just like your shingles are. Despite the fact that it produces solar energy, it's a roofing shingle. It's protecting your roof.
So talk me through the whole process. Like you guys get here, you take the existing shingles off. How does it come together?
Yeah, so very important that we have it straight because they're super rigid. They don't flex at all. So we run some lines and decide where we want our panel. They're flashed together, they're tied together, and then there's a special flashing system to tie the shingles in. And inside these little channels are wires, and we connect all those wires up, goes up into the top and gets all connected to a electrical box. Then it shoots into the grid, and then you get paid by the energy company for that solar. Underneath it is an underlayment. We use a synthetic felt these days, or ice and water shield. In Michigan, that's required by code. We treat it just like a regular roof. They actually get nailed on with a nail gun. Not through the glass, but there's an area above it that is kind of soft. It's a different product. It's a TPO product, and we actually nail right through it. We're one of maybe a dozen in Michigan that can actually install this product. We had to go through certain training, and our first 2 roofs, we actually had a representative from them come out and help us do that project as well. It was rigorous, but we found it pretty easy as a roofer. Not everybody would be able to do it, because if you mess up, this is a very expensive mistake. You gotta know what you're doing.
But with a product like this one, you can integrate green energy seamlessly into your traditional roofing materials. Getting the chance to go up on a roof with Dan is always a blast, but there's more things to see.
Out here on Northville Lumber's Trex deck they've got built here. If you haven't been out here, you've got to come see their showroom because it's a great place to see all their products. Let's talk about the anatomy of a Trex board because there's a couple different product lines that they have. So Stu, take it away.
Well, Trex is what they call a composite decking. The basic building block of any Trex board is a 50% recycled polyethylene, 50% recycled hardwood waste core. Then what we do is we put a proprietary top cap on. The top cap carries the color and carries the warranty. This is the Trex Enhance line. They groove the bottom of the board to take out some material, take out a little bit of weight, and offer it at a lower cost. Solid boards, which you're holding in your hands, are a little bit more expensive, and they're traditional deck board profiles. We also have what they call a square-edged board. You have a version, and a grooved edge board, if you can see that. The grooved edge board is used for the Trex hidden fastener system. The square-edged board is used in a stair application or a picture frame or anywhere that you actually see the edge of the board. So Isabel, the products that you have in your hand are Trex Lineage, and this board actually contains some heat mitigating technology which keeps the deck surface cooler.
So Stu, how long has Northville carried Trex?
Isabel, Northville's carried Trex for over 30 years, and actually we sell more Trex products out of a single location than any other place in the world.
Visiting with Stu is never dull, and neither is our next stop.
I'm out here at Paul Davis Restoration in Mason, Michigan, and I'm excited to go inside, meet with Devin, and hear more about their expertise. One of the things I'm continually impressed by with Paul Davis is that they are super professional, and being in their space today, I'm able to see how you guys really have everything organized, labeled well, it's all clean and feels amazing. So talk me through the process. When you guys get a new claim that comes in, what happens?
Yep, so new claim comes in, we go out there, we inventory all the stuff, and then we bring it back here. Laundry goes in these bins, a lot of big furniture goes there, and then we identify everything we have. We keep an inventory because you want to stay on track. You can lose something so quick when you're dealing with a lot of small items.
I was gonna say, and that's probably so important for a homeowner to know that you're gonna take care of them well and that you care about their stuff from the initial point that you first touch the objects, right?
Right, so after we get it in, it goes in the drying chamber if it's wet, it dries out, and then it goes into our contents processing center. After it's in there, it's all clean and washed, it gets ready to come out here, and then we label a crate.
So what about the process when you take the items back to the home?
So we have quite a big process. We get all the crates down, we load up all the vans, and then we take it in, we label everything. So the boxes have master bedroom, bedroom 1, bedroom 2, living room. So we take the boxes and we put them back where they were. Wow. So everything is put back to where it was, and then it's left to you to unbox it, because some stuff you might not go exactly where it was. You have a brand new house that you're walking into.
Okay. Amazing. Well, again, super professional, and it's really awesome to see your whole space and how it's run.
Every person is a piece of the pie. If it wasn't for everybody, we wouldn't have this. Without them, we wouldn't be this professional.
The work that Paul Davis Restoration is doing inside their headquarters in Mason, Michigan is incredible, and we'll definitely be back to see more. But for now, we have one more stop ahead of us. Out here today at a really exciting project with Carpet Studio Flooring America, going to meet John at the Michigan Athletic Club. They have got a huge project going on here, so come along with us today.
So today we're working in the pool area over here. They're putting in a hot tub and a cold plunge area.
Nice.
Cold plunge, the latest and greatest thing, right? So this project started probably 6 or 8 months ago for me. We are doing the walls and floors over in the new area.
One thing that I think is really cool about you guys at Carpet Studio Flooring America is that you do a lot of residential projects, but you do a lot of commercial as well. And I know that you oversee and manage all of that. So pretty cool to see that within a company that you guys are able to handle both, the huge commercial projects like this one today, and then also the residential ones.
We do. We've always done that. Carpet Studio has had a piece in that for quite a while. We've expanded a little bit more into projects like this, larger commercials with general contractors, as opposed to negotiated projects, which we do as well. That's your local doctor and things of that nature.
Awesome. Cool. Well, let's go take a look at the space that you're working at over there.
Absolutely. Let's go.
All right, sweet. So these are some of the selections you guys have chosen for the project, right?
Yes, yeah. So some of the design elements, they wanted a tile here for function. This is a good full-size tile.
Yeah.
Fits the space well. A little bit of a design element here. Ties in with the tile. The glass looks good.
So cool. I love the glass tile too, bringing a little bit of the water element with this being a pool space and cold plunge.
Good pickup, exactly.
I'll have to come over here and do a hot tub and cold plunge.
We will, yeah. Well, the hot tub maybe. I don't know. The cold plunge might be a different story.
The cold plunge.
Yeah.